The spicy sermon for this week, I've been thinking about it the last 2 days. And if you ever gone to an art museum, art is a wonderful thing because it's open to interpretation. One person could look at a Van Gogh and get a, maybe it takes them back to their childhood, or, it reminds them of a happy time. And somebody else could look at that same exact painting and it could remind them of maybe the worst times in their life, or some kind of trials and tribulations. That's one of the beautiful things about art, is it can impact different people in different ways. And sometimes it's in tow with what the artist was trying to go for, sometimes it's not, but it's a beautiful thing because it's open for interpretation. And with how the world is nowadays and technology is, a lot of things on social medias or YouTube and such, it's just like art. And maybe not in the fact that it's like priceless or whatnot, but like in the fact that it's open to interpretation. So somebody could post something that you find super offensive, because that maybe you're thinking like, oh, they mean this, or without them coming out right and say it. But it's your interpretation. It's your feelings based on what your conclusion is on what that comment or that photo or whatever means. But that's putting your feelings into it. If somebody didn't come out right and say something, that's your interpretation because you're using your feelings. That might not even be what that person was going for. Might just be a picture of Hedgar the Horrible eating some chocolate. You just don't know nowadays. Stuff is, if you don't like that, or you don't like your interpretation of what that is, the beautiful thing about being an adult in this day and age with social media, and you should take pride in this, is the fact that you have the ability to move on. If you don't like it, scroll on through. Everybody's open to their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion. Maybe it's right, maybe it's wrong. But everybody's entitled to that free speech and that opportunity to put their voice out there. And if you don't agree with that voice, you don't have to follow that person. You don't have to talk to that person. You can just scroll right on through. You don't even have to, if you want to go unfriend them. But why make a big deal out of it? Just scroll on through. Be an adult. And that's okay to stay true to your opinion and think that, like, no, that's wrong. Okay, stand on that soapbox. Have that soapbox. Do you. But at the end of the day, don't involve other people into what your own interpretation is when it's not the state of facts, or it's not what exactly is out there. You have to remember that your feelings are helping you come to that conclusion and that interpretation. And not everybody has those feelings. So I just wanted to touch on that. Open to interpretation. Remember that your interpretation is your own, and other people shouldn't be involved in it. That's all I'm saying. If you know, you know.